Elon Musk has implanted a neural chip in a monkey. New tests for Starship, robocars, robots for entertainment, and other high-tech news in this one video. We can't miss recent news. Social networks have blocked Trump's accounts and WhatsApp have started transferring data to Facebook officially. Safe work on the internet is becoming more and more necessary. To work safely and no one knows where you go on the internet, not to get the tricks of scammers and make online payments safely, we can recommend the best product, NordVPN. NordVPN is not only a secure VPN for surfing the net, but also a high-speed solution for accessing any necessary resources, especially if you have something blocked. You can easily use it on any device, including mobile phones. No actions logging, and you can be sure that your data will not be sent to third parties. Moreover, you will take 24/7 support. Check out all the functionality of NordVPN on their website and hurry up to purchase a secure VPN while unprecedented low prices are in effect. You can also receive an additional discount by using promo code PRO Robots. NordVPN has a 30-day money-back guarantee if you don't like it. You can find a link to this deal down in the description. The main news of the past week is the landing of the Perseverance rover on Mars. The landing module of the mission, which contained the rover and a helicopter, entered the atmosphere of the red planet at about 20,000 kilometers per hour on the 18th of February 2021. Just 4 minutes later, it released the parachute, dropped the heat shield, and activated the instrument to determine the distance to the planet's surface. From there, the Sky Crane system with 8 rocket engines was launched, which reduced the speed of the module to less than 3 kilometers per hour. With only a few meters remaining to the surface, the Perseverance rover was carefully lowered on nylon cords, and immediately after descent, the rover sent the first photos from Mars back to Earth. An unmanned Ingenuity helicopter was attached to the bottom of the rover, and its task was reduced to a few short flights lasting no more than 3 minutes with ranges of up to 600 meters, with a maximum altitude of no more than 10 meters. The essence of the project is to make sure that the atmosphere of Mars is suitable for helicopter movement, and if successful, the helicopter will not only help Mars rover with the construction of the route, but also help NASA engineers with the construction of a more advanced helicopter that's suitable for Mars exploration. Now, on to some other news. Elon Musk recently shared another Neuralink progress report. Last time, he showed a pig with the chip implanted in its brain, and now he said, and we quote, "We have a monkey with a wireless implant in its skull with tiny wires, which can play video games with its mind." According to Musk, the location of the implant is completely invisible, and the monkey itself is quite happy. Neuralink's neurochip is being developed to help overcome the effects of brain and spinal cord injuries. But in the future, the startup's goal will be to extend the brain's capabilities by connecting it to a computer. A video of the monkey playing games with its mind should appear this month. SpaceX conducted a test launch of the next-generation Starship SN9 prototype spacecraft from the launch pad in South Texas. The test program included a flight with altitudes reached of 10 kilometers high, and after which SN9 had to perform a rollover maneuver for a controlled descent using aerodynamic rudders. Having successfully launched, the ship rose to a predetermined altitude, shutting down all 3 engines in turn, and after that, it went into a gliding descent mode. At altitudes of 700 meters, the 50-meter-high ship began to level off vertically, but the momentum was too strong, and by the time it hit the landing pad, it tilted strongly to the opposite side. In addition to this, as in the first test, which also ended in an explosion, the ignition of the second engine did not work, and the operating power was not enough to fully extinguish the inertia of the fall. Company experts said the test was generally successful, with only the landing to be finalized. Ford has invested $29 billion over the next 5 years to develop its electric and robot cars. Most of the cars the company intends to produce of the future will be electric. Last year, Ford presented a version of the future Mustang Mach-E, which is an electric crossover that has 1,400 horsepower and a top speed too high for street driving. In addition to the Mustang, Ford also unveiled an electric Ford Transit. The electrified iconic Ford F-150 pickup should be a hit this year, and Ford has confirmed in recent news that the company will partner with Google to integrate Android into millions of cars starting in 2023. Researchers from Harvard's John Paulson School of Engineering and the Wyss Institute for Biological Engineering unveiled a robot that's capable of autonomous self-organization. The Blue Swarm robot can synchronize their movements like biological fish by taking cues from their neighbors. Each Blue Dot robot is equipped with 3 LED indicators, a battery, a pair of cameras, a Raspberry Pi computer, and 4 controllable fins in a 3D printed body. The cameras detect fellow swimmers' LEDs and apply a special algorithm to calculate distance, direction, and course of travel. Blue Swarm can self-organize behavior, including aggregation, dispersal, and circle formations. This behavior is fashionable for reef research, search operations, and improving the performance of any drones requiring decentralized movement and organization. The Mesmer and Engineering Arts unveiled their new entertainment robot, Cleo. He sings and gestures, trying to realistically express human emotions through his hands. And we gotta say, his hands are more expensive than his actual facial expressions. The FASA 35 solar-powered electric drone with a wingspan of 35 meters has successfully completed its maiden flight in Australia. Designed for unmanned flights up in the stratosphere, the drone is intended to be an affordable alternative to satellites that can perform useful tasks such as forest fire detection and sea surveillance. GRVC Robotics Laboratory showed its experiments on installing bird deterrents on high-voltage power lines using drones. Personally, we like the armed drone option. What about you? Let us know down in the comments. Starship Delivery Robots has made 1 million autonomous deliveries worldwide, and in all, the company has opened about 15 to 20 service areas around the world, and the 1 millionth delivery happened in Bowling Green, Ohio, and that delivery recipient was student named Annika Keaton. Developers have announced the HaptX Gloves DK2 as the most advanced gloves with haptic feedback. The gloves were designed for teaching, designing, and controlling robots simulate realistic contact with a surface through patented technology that shifts the skin on the fingers, just like a real object. The gloves with the world's most powerful feedback are reported to contain 133 haptic feedback points per hand for full palm and fingertip coverage. Urban Airport will build the world's first airport for flying cars and delivery drones in Coventry. Air 1 will be the universal takeoff and landing pad for the air transport of the future. The droneport is designed on the principle of infrastructure as a service, as it is a fast-mounted construction. All the main parts which will fit into one standard 12-meter ISO container. The finished airport looks like a truncated cone with a round runway on top. If the customer wishes, a variety of rooms can be arranged inside. Restrooms, waiting rooms, or conference areas. The Hyundai Motor Group, whose flying cars are likely to be the first airport operators, is helping to implement the Urban Airport project. New rumors about Apple's electric car have appeared online. The company's now credited with $3.6 billion to invest in electric cars and collaborate with the South Korean automaker Kia. Supposedly, the iCar could roll off the assembly line at Kia's plant in the US in Georgia as early as 2024. The initial production plan is 100,000 electric cars per year, and despite Kia and Apple's refusal to comment on the rumors, it is reported that the contract between the companies has been signed on February 17th. TuSimple's 5,000 unmanned trucks will hit Chinese roads and facilities as early as this year. The California startup's robotic trucks have driven 45,000 kilometers on autopilot in the past 18 months without any incidents. They now have been cleared to travel on China's shared roads without test drivers behind the wheel. Details have not yet been reported, but most likely we're talking about installing the TuSimple unmanned system on conventional trucks from different companies. Also, Level 4 autonomy, the Inscription L4, can be seen on some trucks with TuSimple autopilot. Robot trucks can make long trips without interruptions or stops and never violate traffic laws. Jeff Bezos has stepped down from Amazon's CEO position after 27 years at the head of the company. However, in his new position as Amazon's executive chairman, Bezos will still be in charge, simply now able to devote more time to new products and projects such as the space company Blue Origin. While you're here, subscribe to the Pro Robot channel, like this video, and don't miss any new high-tech news.